coupe. Oh, look, the food truck. Neat. About to mess around with that. It won't take the place of the coupe, but if you have the skin unlocked, you can convert the skin. You could go up to the RB coupe, hit a button, and it transforms the skin to your McLaren. Oh yeah, they did say they changed the animations, huh? Like, well, watch his body motion. You see how he like, so they did change some of the animations, and apparently they changed like some of the reload animations and stuff. All right, this is the new food truck. Let's take a peek. It's like an ice cream truck. That's cool. All right, it holds 4 people. You can go driver's seat, passenger seat, back seat, and then I don't think I have a keybind for the seat 4. You can just get in that way. All right, let's get out and get some guns. So we can hop in. You can actually like sit back here and just chill. That's cool. Oh wait, wrong seat. You can ADS and everything. Can I shoot back here? Whoa, you can shoot through the back window too, and the front. Oh wow. Oh wow. Interesting. The new item PUBG added is the stock. Here it is, the heavy stock. So PUBG added, you have the regular tactical stock and you have the heavy stock. So let's take a peek. So regular stock gives you plus recoil recovery, plus weapon stability after shot, plus ADS speed, and plus weapon steadiness. The big stock gives you recoil control. That's my computer, guys. Recoil control, recoil recovery, minus ADS speed, and minus hipfire accuracy. Interesting. I mean, I guess in general, since this does have better recoil, you'd want to choose this anyway. But one of the things, let's see if it's actually noticeable, because you see how this says a minus ADS speed? That's really big when you go to bigger scopes. Like, and sometimes you do use a bigger scope on your AR. You use a 6x and you do sprays. So the time it takes from here to here is your ADS speed. So minus ADS speed is going to take longer. Let's see if it's noticeable. A little bit. I mean, we're talking like milliseconds difference. But you see how faster the animation is to get from here to here versus here to here? It's noticeably slower. And why that's important is if you're using your 6x or 3x to spray, sometimes you have plenty of time on your hand and you can see an enemy, you can scope in and kind of just follow them and go, okay, now I'm going to spray. But sometimes you're scanning for your enemy, you're looking around and you see them at the last minute, you have to quickly ADS and shoot them. And that little millisecond delay, can definitely make a difference, because you can really notice how quickly you can see down the sight with this scope or this stock as opposed to this one. But again, I'm going back to is it worth the ADS speed loss? Especially with a big gun like this. Like, look how slow it is to get to the 6x. Versus this. It's slow. Oh boy. Yeah, tell you what though, you know what? I take it back. I don't care that it's slower. The recoil control is significantly better with this big gun. I don't know about the ace, like with the M4, the ace, if it'd be really, I'm gonna have to really do side-by-side video comparisons to really see, because there are definitely pros and cons to both, which to be honest, I like the fact that there's no clear winner. I like how it's not like, oh no, if you have the heavy stock, for sure keep the heavy stock, it is kind of both ways. All right, so let's see, patch notes 19.2. Let's take a sneak peek. Live server map updates. Every map has 20% now, which is good. I'm all on board for that. Ranked has Erangel, Miramar, and Tego. So the food truck, which we just drove around, has 4 seats instead of 3. 3000 HP. It's a tanky boy. Gonna be relatively slow at 107. The horn does the ice cream sound. Yeah, that doesn't say anything about this opening and closing the awning, so I think that was like a feature they were trying to add, and they just ended up not adding it. Yeah, large vertical and open window on one side of the van, so you cannot close it, which honestly is probably a good thing. If you could close it and open it upon will, you could literally like keep it closed, drive by, open, shoot somebody, close it, and get, you know, like it would be a little cheesy. So it's probably for the best that it cannot be closed. The weather change, I want to see how that looks. That's actually really neat, how it goes from weather changing throughout the match, but it says it does not support a full day night cycle, so there, it won't be, you know, sunrise to night mode, but it will be a changing of weathers, and as opposed to what it used to be is like if the game started as a fog game, there would be a certain percentage of chance that it would change to rain or stay fog or go rain then back to fog. Now it can actually go from clear, bright skies into stormy weather, or vice versa, from stormy to clear, or from dawn to early morning. So I think that's pretty cool. It'll give us an extra visual, you know, variety. It added some extra cover and loot. Okay, nothing crazy there. For Destin, reduced some interior objects, added ascenders, so more ascenders, which is good. More fuel pumps, which is, I think, okay. A lot of people don't use them, but I think it's good. Added additional vehicle cover to the roads going from Ripton. I thought it said additional vehicles. They added more cell towers too, I think it said. Added cover near the swamp. Additional gameplay ramps, okay. Added ascenders. Oh, ascenders to specifically the 3 to 4 story apartments. Those are these guys. That's really clutch, because these were really hard to contest if you had a knock up there. It took way too long to get up top. Adding the ascenders there is pretty darn big. Okay, change of concert, CMOS, cell towers, which is good. I think that's a good change. More natural cover. The animation refresh doesn't look bad. I think the moving character model is nice that it's done. Like, watch how the character has like momentum. The kind of body, like, you know, it takes the body a bit to stop and slow down before, as opposed to the before. But the weapon animation's a little jarring. At least in FPP mode, the weapon was like, you know, constantly jittering about. The heavy stock seemed pretty cool. I think it's actually will end up being my go-to stock. I'll do some actual in-depth testing, but just from the little bit we tested it a minute ago, I think heavy stock is going to be the go-to on pretty much all of these guns except these SMGs. And to reiterate, the only really downside to the heavy stock is the slower ADS speed, which, you know, it is an impact, but it's not a game-changing impact. And you could always combat that with a thumb grip too, because that would increase your ADS speed. Oh, and here you have the actual percentages. So it gives you plus 5% vertical and horizontal, plus 5 recoil recovery, minus 10 ADS speed, minus 10 hip fire, which it doesn't matter. Can hold up to 16. Can hold up to 16. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Can hold up to 16. I don't understand what that means. Available modes. It's on every map. Normal. It's in TDM. Okay. Haven is out. Assassin's Creed is out. That was pretty short-lived. Tego, they added some more hills. Okay. More divots and natural terrain. Okay. Added a new building. Yep. All right, good. AI training has an update with shoot indicators. Okay, that's fine. Get the bots out of the game. Tutorial rewards. So if you haven't completed your tutorial, you're going to get some new stuff. Oh, that's kind of good. The spawn tool pops up automatically when you enter training. Oh, that's right. Yeah, we saw that when we loaded in at the bottom right. It prompts you to, you know, to spawn your weapons, spawn your gear. That's good. So that when you're in the training mode, you don't have to run to the weapon station. You can just spawn whatever you want right in front of you. New interaction key. Limited interact. As to develop and release regular new features. Okay, what's this interaction key apart from the F key? Oh. Will this keep me from jumping out of a vehicle by pressing F? Limited interact default keys. PC is H. I wonder if that would have, oh no, okay, never mind. I was just saying, I wonder if that would have opened the food truck thing, but we already confirmed that it doesn't open. Xbox is LBX, PlayStation's L1 or square. Players must head over to their custom controller presets to customize these keys. You can modify the key bindings, but you are unable to remove them entirely. Vehicle skin improvements. That's for the McLaren that we just got released. They have 2 new categories, basic and special skins. These categories have been added to your customized vehicle page. You can select 1 basic skin and 1 special skin to choose from when you're in game. Why would you want to do that? Customize vehicle special skins. My motorcycle is a special skin, and all of these are non-special skins. Probably because the McLaren stuff shows up here on the special skin. That's what I'm assuming. A vehicle skin equip effect. A special effect has been added to vehicles when equipping a skin. That's that little morphing animation that we saw. With the Roadster motorcycle no longer a world spawn, the El Solitario Desert Wolf skin has been categorized as a special skin. Oh, okay. So does that mean I can reskin the Solitario Desert Wolf skin anytime I see that type of motorcycle? I guess that's what they're saying. The McLaren stuff is here. It's exactly like a coupe RB. Like it drives exactly like one, or to flip over exactly like one. What about the hitboxes though? It's a bigger car, huh? Special container will spawn at the starting point of Erangel, Miramar, Tego, Sanhok, Vikindi, and Destin. Oh, is Vikindi back already? Players who own the McLaren skin can interact. Only the players who open the container and or their teammates can ride and drive the McLaren, so you got to be on the same team. Players may interact with these containers until they board. It'll be removed once the match starts. The store stuff we already looked at. Workshop we already looked at. Okay, so nothing, honestly, nothing like game groundbreaking in the updates. This is cool. I like the new heavy stock. I think it'll actually be pretty useful for people. I like the updates to Destin and Tego. Like the food truck. I'm a little nervous, honestly, about the food truck in terms of drive-bys. But it is a pretty open side piece to get shot from. And you can't aim down that far too, so that might be a good nerf to it. But you know how drive-bys are just very, very OP right now, so kind of interesting there. But I also want to say I'm kind of surprised that there's no changes to like the MP9 and stuff, you know? There's no like balances with that. That's kind of weird. Can you show challenges and pass? Missions. Drive, refuel, adrenaline syringe. Get 7 kills with a red dot, revive people. Oh, no, I can't show the other weeks. Just kidding. Drive a lot. Can't see these other ones. And then complete a bunch of missions is what it says here. You do get a bunch of tokens. Mods, Molu. Mic check 212.
Hi.
We got Molu loud and clear.
Hi, are you ready to game?
I am ready to grouch. I'm closing the test server right now, and I'm going to load up live server.
Oh, wow.
Wow.